Is it time to buy or sell SoFi stock? In this video, we're diving deep into SoFi. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has categorized SoFi as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has surpassed our expectations, achieving a gain of over 52% since we initially recommended purchasing SoFi just 27 days ago. This results in an average return of nearly 2% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of recent developments, we find ourselves unable to ascertain the stock's next movement, as it may take either direction. The stock has broken through a significant and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, there will now be support at the ceiling of the current trend, previously broken at $18.71, a level that may present a second opportunity for gains. According to fan theory, the next potential peak level is $21.46, which may serve as a resistance point that is unlikely to be surpassed on the first attempt. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 59.42% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 25.74% and 47.47%. Considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 60.79%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 8.14% to 73.38% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $18.58 and $35.06. Our latest daily update for SoFi includes the headline, SoFi, stock price ended at $20.22 on Wednesday after gaining 1.35%. The SoFi stock price gained 1.35% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, rising from $19.95 to $20.22. It has now gained for 5 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 3.18%, with a day low at $19.63 and a day high of $20.25. The price has increased in 9 of the last 10 days and is up by 27.57% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 47 million shares, with a total of 63 million shares traded for approximately $1.28 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning about potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $20.89, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price is 3.21% or 67 cents below the 52-week high, and 28.45% or $8.04 below the all-time high on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price reached $28.26. SoFi Technologies has generated significant attention in the markets today due to its recent announcement of new private market funds. These funds will allow investors to gain exposure to innovative companies such as SpaceX, OpenAI, and Epic Games, and have already driven SoFi stock up nearly 8%. This surge reflects growing investor confidence in SoFi's ability to tap into high-growth sectors, aligning with its strategic focus on expanding its financial ecosystem. In addition, the recent news surrounding potential changes to federal student loan policies may funnel more borrowers to private lenders, significantly benefiting SoFi's core business. Analysts point out that such developments can enhance SoFi's lending portfolio, positioning it favorably in the competitive fintech landscape. As SoFi continues to leverage its innovations and expansion into private markets, we can expect its stock to experience upward momentum in the short term. The market's current optimistic sentiment on technology, coupled with positive operational developments, can create a strong foundation for continued growth. Long-term implications look equally promising as SoFi aims for sustainable profitability with reduced reliance on traditional lending. This multifaceted approach could lead to greater market share and enhance its valuation over time, appealing to both retail and institutional investors seeking exposure to high-potential assets. Overall, SoFi's proactive strategies appear to set the stage for significant stock growth in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned SOFI an overweight grade with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SOFI a hold grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SOFI an underweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to SoFi stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell as well. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have designated the stock with a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The SoFi stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which provides a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, wherein the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. On downward corrections, support may be found at levels of $18.85 and $15.24. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Friday, June 13, 2025, and since then the stock has appreciated by 43.51%. Further increases are suggested until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, a buy signal is also noted from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. However, trading volume decreased on the last trading day despite rising prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. Thus, the stock warrants close observation. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, a buy signal. Pivots, a buy signal from 17 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal from 14 days ago. Short-term moving average, a sell signal from 18 days ago. Long-term moving average, a buy signal from 54 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 51 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, a buy signal from 27 days ago. The long-term moving average, a sell signal from 25 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 23 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. SoFi finds support from accumulated volume at $19.95, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $0.62.5 between its high and low points, or 3.18%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 4.41%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could mean that the stock is overvalued or that investors expect high growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 6 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoFi. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit could be beneficial. On the downside, SoFi encounters its first support level at $19.95. If this support level holds, it could present a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SoFi from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of June, 2025, Keo Kelly conducted an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, Rochelle Jeremy conducted an insider sale of 66,847 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, White Derek J. conducted an insider purchase of 4,355 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, White Derek J. conducted another insider purchase of 148,404 shares of common stock. On the 17th of June, 2025, White Derek J. conducted an insider sale of 64,467 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 1.270. Overall, insiders purchased 5,077,195 shares and sold 4,814,330 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $19.67, reflecting a decline of 2.70%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index is at 90, further amplifying this risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 16 days ago. Is SoFi stock a good buy? SoFi presents several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. At its current level, it is better viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting to hold or accumulate while awaiting further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 10th of July, we anticipate that SoFi will open lower by 188 0.010 of a dollar, beginning trading at $20.03. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading endeavors and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.